I'm gonna be continuing with the main story quests in Stormblood in just a little bit. I think I just need to assign ventures quickly. Oh, yeah, I definitely do. And we can do a field exploration. I don't really intend nor feel like coming back. Do maintenance later. First one. Complete that. Okay. Adventure, field exploration. Oh, I'm running low on benches. To do more beast tribes. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's just clear our quests there. And then we can port right over to Girabania. And we're about to go wreak some havoc with the Empire. And let's begin. Rauban knows exactly what he would like you to do. Are we getting any particularly cool weapons? That must be a paladin, so right, yeah. I don't have paladin. Nor do I have Horus. These are all the tank weapons. Yeah, not bad. And samurai. Wait, what? Oh wait, I guess machinist. No, not machinist. Oh wait, yeah, gunbreak. Gunbreak, another. Yeah, I guess gunbreaker is only in Shadowbring. I haven't gotten there yet, so I don't know particularly, but yeah, I think that's correct. Anyway, let's see what exactly he would like us to do. We've been careful to avoid needless shows of force this side of the wall, but that's all about to change, and when it does, you may be sure they'll send their new toys out to entertain us. I would ask you to participate in this operation, but from the look I see it is a foregone conclusion. My thanks. Per Pippin's plan, we need to turn East End into an Imperial graveyard. You're a dab hand at this, and I'd be a fool not to use you. Yes, you would. Head up to the spot on your map, right here, aye. A patrol should be along shortly. Deal with them, then rendezvous with the rest of us at this location. Go well, Sidon. Okay, so let's see if we can get a little bit of a recap of what the plan is. Having resolved to carry out my Vice Marshal Terrapin's plan to destroy the prototype magic weapons, and then we want to maybe get some parts or something like that. And it's basically just to halt their plans. General Alden is eager to begin at once. He bids you lie in wait for the Imperial Patrol near Castrum Oriens and slaughter the soldiers in order to goad the Guardians into a response. Wait, I just want to check. I need my chocobo. Hello. Hey, Kenny. Bye, Kenny. That's a pretty big treant. Well, that looks cool. He's just chilling. Like staring right at us. Maybe he's a little short-sighted? Oh, okay, he came after all. He found us. Really? Heavy? Oh, I guess it looks like we're not the only one doing this. What happens if I switch out of combat? No, it ran out anyway. I'm just wondering, is there a world where like is it possible to just... Oh, I don't see why it wouldn't be. To just switch jobs, just to Asuno oneself. And then go back and carry on with life. Oh, another one saw us. Well, I guess I see it does reset the bar. Oops. I would try and go around there to check out the village. I mean, I know I'll go there eventually anyway. It's just I don't know how far. I don't know if this mountain then turns into a cliff, or you know, further down the line, even if it does hook up, and you just can't end up not being able to get around, or if it actually just... I could see it also being just completely enclosed in these mountains, and you know, if you imagine this like a U shape. And I would not want to have to come back all the way back around. All went to plan then? Good. Our scouts report that a unit escorting the prototype weapons has left Castellum Velodona. The resistance is already in position, so we have but to wait for our guests to arrive. Oh, it's him? Oh, he's back. He said that already. Is that the only lines that he... Is that his like only line when he's happy? You'll go no further.
今度こそ蹴散らして出世してやるぞ。
It didn't go so well for you last time.
ほれ、新兵器の威力見せてやるぞ。攻撃開始。
Okay, let's go. Wrong buttons. Oops, wasted a dual cost there. Yeah, pretty much looks like we have to focus the little guys down one at a time. Oops. That was a complete and utter waste. Ow. He's not being healed, is he? Oh god. Oh, my mana. Oh dear.
けろ受験理想だよこれが防御流よ
Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And I'm out of mana. MP, Robin. Ow. Damn. These Stormblood quests are no joke. Okay, I'm definitely going to move my cure here. I should probably use those more. I'm thinking if I should swap my dual cast spells and my pre-dual cast spells around. Maybe do that. Oh, we need 2 up there. I just don't feel like I have a nice place to put. If I do this, I don't have a nice. I like to have acceleration and swift cast together. Guess I put that up there, and then just move these here and here, and save the space. And then oops, I accidentally removed one of them. Oh, why is drop there? Okay, yeah, that's what we want. Okay. I'm gonna try putting my short spells there at the top, and then my longs. These go sorry, my short spells at the bottom, and then my longest spells at the top. And then it also means I can accelerate and quick cast those two on the same button. With shift. I have a bit more space for other things. Though there's 4 more spaces here, it's more. I still want to more think of it as 2. I haven't looked too far into the rest of the skill set. Sorry. Yeah, I'll just leave those for now. See how this goes. We can skip the cutscene. Okay, let's try this again. I'm not quite sure who I'm meant to focus on. I'm not sure if I should focus on
Oops. Again. Now I'm kind of learning on the fly here. Oh. Once done in that, I will die. Yeah, definitely still trying to get used to this. Always comes on me like right as I start my class, an AoE drop on me every time. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna have to spam heals, spam heals, spam heals. Am I supposed to maybe drag these things in? Into him? Oh, okay, there we go. Yes, got him. You fights and runs? What the? Who in the hells are you lot? For Alamigo, let none escape. Oh no. Okay, so we're not done yet. There we go. Yeah, I think this feels way comfortable, way more. I'm just so much more used to having V as my default, as well as V is like my starting point just for everything else, and I think just having Jolt on Q and sorry. He is a total weirdo. Also, what you said the last time. Don't forget you belong to the Immortal Flames first. Oh, I guess he's Alamigan first, and then... or by blood, but his official post is first and foremost, right now, to the Immortal Flames. And secondarily to the Alliance. I mean, I can't blame him at all for what he's doing. But it is something to keep in mind. Victory! Well done, all of you. I'd call this operation a resounding success. I can't say I'm surprised. The Bull of Alamigo had an impressive military record before we went west, as I recall. Credit where it's due, Master Kim. It was Marshal Terrapin who made this plan, and all of you Resistance and Alliance alike who carried it out to perfection. Aye, that they did. Not a single casualty, for which I am grateful beyond words. I have no doubt our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same. As will be ours. It's been a pleasure, General, until the next battle. Manago, I leave the Scions in your care. We shall return to the castrum then. Sidon, Mistress Leveilleur, once more you have my thanks. As Master Kem said, until the next battle. I'd heard the stories, but to actually see you in action after dying, I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously though, it was inspirational. I thank you. Ah, but you must be tired of hearing that, eh? Nah. I'll keep it simple then. Thanks for the help out there. That works too. Well, the only job I currently play. It's alright, so I think I'll just go for some materia. Benago is ready to return to Ralga's Reach. Battle Dance materials. That is quite ironic. Did it have a twirly whirly? No, it's boring. It must be like kind of lame if you play Paladin and you sort of like, and you want these and you want the set, or I guess if it's fresh expansion and you're leveling up, you like forced to take one class twice every time. I guess that's why they sort of abandoned the dual or the two-part weapons for, you know, once, well, from Heaven's Ward onward, really. I think I could kind of see where they probably wanted to have like some more like complex interactions when I read about the cross-class skills and probably like different weapons. Like, I don't know, maybe they had an idea of different variations of offhand weapons and shields and ideas for classes, and it was just, and I can, as a developer myself, I can see how that would very quickly get out of hand, because what ended up happening is you'd have all these complex possibilities, but one would ultimately just be better than, or certain combinations would just be better for certain roles than others, and trying to get the balance of multiple classes and cross skills and all that. There's just so many more permutations that you have to work out that would just be kind of a mess in the end. And by going with a system that it did go where you just have your job, that job has its skills, a few role action, you know, like the role stuff, and then they can just focus on like that one identity rather than having so many different combinations that everything just ends up kind of being the same, because certain things are just better than others, and when you have a choice, 99% of the time you just take the best one. Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's get back to the Reach. Don't think that's very far, so we're not gonna go. You. We have magical teleporting crystals, we might as well use them. Oh, okay, that shortest quest ever. Except the ones when they ask you to get something you already have. You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you without hesitation, and for that we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemald's newest weapons, and smashed them. The people will remember this day. Aye, that they will, for it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory, the beginning of a campaign united by a united Eorzea to drive the Garleans from our lands. Promises and platitudes mean naught without action, but the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. Ah, to think the last time Gridanian troops trod the soil was more than a century ago, during the Autumn War, and that was to defend against our invasion. Wow, that's really interesting. So for 100 years... Okay, Gridanian troops, not Gridanians in general. I mean, I'm sure they would have ambassadors and so forth, going back and forth. But yeah, there's no one from Gridania, no troops from Gridania was sent for a century. 20 times longer than how long ago the calamity was. Maybe a bit less than that, since time has passed since, you know, we started the game. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure, and it gives me heart to see that despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of the future. Well said, Commander, which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word of our victory and our new alliance. The people will flock to our banners. Just you wait and see. Sidon, Alisae, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. Yep. Interior. Conrad wishes to thank you for all you have done in such a short time. Owing to the efforts of you all, we have accomplished a great deal in a short time. The resistance thanks you for your service, Scions. Oh, well, Scions. I see the operations here have proceeded apace in my absence. Welcome back, brother dearest. I take it your efforts to gather new recruits were successful. Indeed, there were several amongst the Scions' ranks that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor with the Resistance, whom I am come to present. New characters. Orenvald. Commander Kemp, if I may. My name is Orenvald Lentinus, a half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. I'm here to fight for a free Alamigo, for an Alamigo where women like my mother were never made to suffer. Are never made to suffer. Oh shit. Yes, yeah. I pray you grant me this honor. You are a true spawn son of Girabania, same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours freely to take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks, the aid of the Eorzean Alliance and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, I believe we will soon be in a position to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received sufficient training, I will propose to General Eldon that we draw up plans for an assault on Castellum Velodina. Then in the meantime, we will make what preparations we can. Yeah, preparations. And they all did well. They did all deserve a pat on the back for sure. Meanwhile, in the Royal Palace of Alamigo, I was not aware they had their own royalty. Oh. Ah. Damn. That's the coolest looking golem mold armor I've seen so far. That looks really sick. Okay, it's the Viceroy. It makes sense. Just haven't really seen him standing.
接近する我が軍の部隊に対して敵対行動をとっております。
Yeah, sorry, as I was saying, I've yet to see him, you know, in his full armor, like standing, and to see what the full set, like, you know, really looks like, at a wide angle, I suppose. Mushroom Orange, taking position along the wall. Our patrols have engaged the reconnaissance parties on site. There no significant exchange.
先日も新型機の試験運用に出た部隊が同盟軍と思われる部隊と遭遇。交戦の末全滅しております。
全滅？どのようにだ？
Someone survived.
同盟軍と交戦をしたのは我が配下の部隊になります。ただ一人負傷しながらも逃げ帰ってきた兵によれば、イーストエンドコンコーリンにて待ち伏せ攻撃を受けたようでして。
A Yorzian Alliance regular. That's very interesting. You would think they know who, like, Rauban is by now, at the very least. He was there, and, you know, the other scions and whatnot. Like the fact that, you know, they're saying this, like the regular rank and it seemed to imply that they think is just a regular rank and file alliance fighters that were there.
聞くに足らぬ凡庸な戦だが、ただ一人の生還者というのは悪くない。
He doesn't care.
生き残る悪運もまた力のうち。その者の命だけは狩らずに置いて。
Wondering about that.
しかし我が第12軍団に弱者の席はない。即刻飛ばしておけ。
は、直ちに任を解き左遷しておきます。お言葉通り、蛮族を相手に敗北を喫するような腰抜けは、皇太子殿下率いる第12軍団にはふさわしくありませんからな。
ほう、腰抜けは必要ないか。
殿下。
Now is it him? Damn. Absolutely ruthless.
素晴らしい見識だ。確かに後方で安穏としている腰抜けは必要ない。
I see. Okay. I see where he's coming from now. I can't disagree.
さて諸君、俺は未知の万神が召喚された後、あえてバエサルの頂上を放置し、エオルゼア同盟軍の手に委ねた。
Oh, he's not happy. He's not happy about that.
それは我が父君にして皇帝たるバリス陛下が未だにエオルゼアへの進軍許可を下さらぬからである。なればこそ我が管轄下たるギラバニアを両場とするためエオルゼア同盟軍を招き入れたのだ。そう、狩りを楽しむためにな。
So he just straight up wants to fight. I mean, not only is he like, you know, a ruthless megalomaniacal and I suspect highly cunning war leader, he really does want to just get his hands dirty.
弱き獣を狭き庭に放したとて面白くはならぬ。好きにかけさせ、時に追い立て警戒心を煽る。そのための我が猟犬が獲物に遅れを取るなどどしがたい。
And cruel. I guess that's where he gets his kicks.
さて、優秀なる我が第12軍団の将校たちに今一度問おう。誰か帝国への抵抗を続ける蛮族どもを駆り出す良き策を持っている者はいるか。
この私に策がございます。
Oh, it's her? Well, I mean, I saw it earlier, but... Okay.
口を挟むな。アラミゴ人風情が出過ぎた真似を。貴様ら現地民部隊は全提督が設立したもの。形式上軍議の末席に加えてはいたが、誰も貴様のような蛮族の助言など求めておらんわ。
But if she's pledged to the cause of the Empire...
そのアラミゴ人がアラミゴ人を狩ろうというのだ。幾分かは愉快であろう。許す。発言せよ。
はっ、申し上げます。
So he sees a bit of himself in her. And hence, she has a bit of his respect. Right then, I've got duties to attend to. Mayhap we could assist you with said duties. We are here to help after all. The three of you have been busy, so I will understand if you require time to rest. If not, however, it would seem sensible to assist our allies with their preparations. We'd be grateful for any and all help you can offer. If you ask around, I guarantee you won't want for work. Tank doesn't need. I can use that one though. A Savage Aim tends to be quite expensive, but I think these all serve me well for my bard later. Just help keep the tombstone costs down for a bit. Bevers is certain he has seen you somewhere before. Let's see if I can recognize him. Well, I mean, there's probably lots of places it's possible. Is he from Little Alamigo? Perhaps? Let's see what he has to say. I beg your pardon? The man who bested Gaius from Balsa wishes to offer me his assistance? I say, this is highly irregular. Though I have heard it said you had a penchant for aiding the common man. In which case, before the occupation, I was a humble historian. While my duties leave me scarce time for aught else, I think it important that these momentous events be recorded for the benefit of future generations. Primary sources are indispensable, and I had a mind to question a number of my fellow freedom fighters. Ask them their motivations for taking up this cause, and so forth. You may take down their statements in this log. Jesus, just straight from oh my god, hero to yeah, here scribe, get writing. And Sidon, thank you for your service. It's a pleasure. Now and ever after. Most welcome. We have 4 of them. I'm gonna go up this way first. So this is where the dungeon. I'm gonna try very hard not to look at the name of the dungeon. Okay, what it does appear to be is some kind of I think this is going to be a proving trial. This looks like one of those places that they have where they're gonna send their most powerful warriors, and my bet is that you're gonna go in there to do, because maybe we're gonna fall out of favor, and then we're gonna have to prove ourselves, but it's not gonna go, well, you know, these things always tend to be much, when you go to the proving trial, always tends to be far, yeah, but more hardcore than it usually is for, you know, the NPCs that tend to go through. Ratmar. Why did I join the resistance? Well, if you must know, it was to avenge a friend. The Imperials butchered before my very eyes back in Alamigo. We owned a stall in the market, and a passing soldier snatched up a piece of fruit. He spoke out before I could stop him, only to get a form of steel in the gut for his troubles. I found my way here, and that was that. This looks so awesome. So well done. I was just a cook for all of this, before all this. Simple, fair really. Had a chance to lend a hand and freed some refugees one day. I took a liking to the fighters. They believed, you know, and there's always a need for cooks. Or these people who can work with whatever the foraging parties turn up. Okay, so we're gonna have additional quests to do with them as well. You want to help, do you? Seeing as how I'm in no position to leave the stew pot unattended, could you go ask Tebu for a variety of herbs? 6 sprigs or so, whatever he's got on hand should suffice. It's not as haphazard as it may seem. Depending on the recipe, it doesn't really matter what sort you add, as long as you add something. Yeah, I can attest to that. Like 9 times out of 10, that's actually kind of true. You just don't want to add too many different herbs and spices. Just mixes up into a generic taste, unless you really have, unless you really know what you're doing. I guess curries do that a lot, but then certain things are in certain proportions, and knowing the strength of the flavors and what you want out of them, whether it's their nuances or their like most prominent features, is really quite an art. So, all the way back there. Okay, so I think I will port there. Want to try and avoid, speak to them, port back. So it looks like we have a bit of running around to do. Herbs, is it 6 sprigs or whatever on hand? Afraid I can't spare that much. You'll take 2 and be glad of it. But I really need it. The remainder you have to gather yourself shouldn't be too much of a bother though. You'd be surprised what you can find growing underfoot even in the reach. Okay, I am now really glad that I came and picked up this guy's thing first, because this would have been a pain to actually go and do back and forth after everyone else. And then I'll just pick up the quests as I go to them then. So far we're talking to people and getting herbs for the cook. And then see what she wants. The Ananta battle maid is not one to be trifled with. You look like a strider in search of comrades in need. If so, I have a task for you. I am a trainer, and I was told to expect new recruits this day, yet nary a one has come. Perhaps they were given the wrong time or location. I do not know. They number in 5 in all, these would-be warriors. Send them unto me should you chance to find them. Yeah, okay. With this many different places to go, it's at the point where I'm just gonna pick up everything as the nearest things as I come past them. Why? Why indeed? To save lives, perhaps, or make amends for The ones I couldn't. My father and my brothers worked to death while building a castrum. What did it matter to the Guardians, eh? Or where that luck came from. After that, I couldn't keep on doing nothing. I think I'm going to speak to the last one before... Is it on? No, it's around. In case it's another quest I have to do. Aren't you the Icon Slayer? Damned if I know why you'd bother asking someone like me why I joined the Resistance, but it's simple. If I wasn't fighting for Alamigo, I'd be fighting for the Empire. You're either with them or not, and if you're with them, you may as well make the most of it. Food, training, citizenship if you live long enough. You'll die stealing someone else's land, like as not, but that's the choice. But me, I'd rather die here. Okay, not another quest. So it's just these two. I'm now really grateful for the aetherite crystals in what I thought was a relatively small town. You know, walking distance wise. I know, I'm late, but I had to say a prayer for my sister first. After what the Imperials did to her, death was a mercy. Oh shit. That one deserves some family responsibility leave, for sure. Ye wayward brothers. Wait. Fiery recruit. Training? Gah, I was busy practicing to impress the others that I completely forgot. Thank you. Ah, 1,000 pardons. So preoccupied was I by the question of whether Alamigo should be a monarchy or a republic that I neglected to attend my training. How silly. I know, until we drive the Imperials from our lands, the question is moot. I missed the brooding. Is this dash of green? We'll hand this one in. Another one. Ah, there you are. Got those herbs I asked for. Yes. Thanks, that'll do nicely. And sorry to impose on you, sir. Thought you were another recruit. Didn't realize that until after you were... but to answer the question, that's probably on your mind. Yes, it's always like this. Never enough food or supplies to go around. All the more reason to be grateful when our countrymen could spare some for the cause. Though that comes at a cost too. Too many villagers, too many children more deserving than us. But a man can't fight in an empty stomach, can he? So we partake as we must, and we never lose sight of the dream. The teacher... Oh no, that's not a new one. It's the arrow. The teacher calls for me, I see. We were discussing strategies for disabling Magitech armor, you see, and yes, of course, there is no time. If you would excuse me. I want to do that one last. Because it appeared that... No, I don't think it actually matters. So, yeah, that was a side task of many side tasks. Yes, we have. As fascinating as they are varied, you have a knack for convincing others to bare their hearts to you. I could not have done better myself. Many years from now, when these tempestuous times pass into memory, their accounts will serve as a window into the struggle. We must never forget, my friend, never. And then there's one more missing recruit for the snake lady. Is this one hiding? Can we get in these tents? No. So it's up. Not like hiding around the corner in a cave? Or behind here? Yeah. Faint-hearted recruit. A shame. Oh, bugger. You were sent by the snake, weren't you? I heard 1 in 4 recruits doesn't live through their training. That can't be true, right? Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger. A shame. Excuse me. All recruits are present and accounted for. My thanks to you, Strider. Not all appreciate the rigor with which I train my recruits. Some favor a gentler approach, as if the Imperials will be so kind. 'Tis a thankless job to teach, some say, but I say their survival is thanks enough. Fare you well. Okay, I need to go take a few minutes break, and yeah, I'm gonna take a few minutes break, go for a smoke, get something to drink as my voice is very dry, and looks like I read my wife's mind again. Yeah. Oh, she has certainly read mine, as she just brought me a nice, delicious pot of tea. In the meantime, you can say hello to the cat, Shadow. if he will be accommodating for you guys. Hello. Let me move back slightly. Shadow. Oh. You're facing the wrong way, boy. And camera's this way. He's so adorable. Okay, I'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Cheers. Okay, I'm back. Where were we? Swarthy resistance fighter. It looks like we still have one more quest for the locals to do. The swarthy resistance fighter is at wit's end. Damn it all, where could it have got to? Oh, pardon me, fellow lover of freedom and justice. You haven't seen a Ward of the Destroyer anywhere, have you? I don't even know what a Ward of the Destroyer is. Maybe on the ground, as if a certain bloody fool had dropped it? Aye, I'd been him. I had it this morning, that much I know for certain, and I've not left the reach since, so it's got to be around here somewhere. If you've got a moment to spare, you would be willing to help me search? I spent some time near the Temple of the Fist earlier, so it might be there. As for me, I'll look around near the officer's pavilion. They're hardly rare, I know. I could just as easily buy another. But even so, please help me find it. Sure, I guess. Excuse me. What is a Ward of the Destroyer? Is this gonna be the one that becomes relevant somehow later? Looks like it's back in here. Ward of the Destroyer. The paper would inscribe as a prayer to the patron deity of Alamigo Ralga. Ah, okay. I see. So it must be Ralga the Destroyer then. I swear I've searched high and low, but it just won't turn up. 7 hulls, that's the one. That's my lucky ward. You're a godsend, brother. Before I was born, my mother made me a pilgrimage to the Temple of the Fist, where she, like many others, received the blessings of the monks. And then Theodoric came and burned it all to the ground, the mad bastard. And after him came the Garleans, who cared even less for our beliefs. But I still keep to the old ways, as do many others. When my son is born, I'll teach him the stories and the scriptures my mother taught me. Ah, okay. Alphinaud has been making himself useful to the Resistance. Let's see what he's been up to. And with that, another task is complete. Ah, Sidon, I hear you have been keeping busy. Aye, that he has, and we thank him for it. It pleases me to inform you that our new recruits have completed their initial training and stand ready to contribute. As discussed, Monago, I would have you present my proposal for an assault on Castellum Velodina to General Eldon personally. Of course, sir. Are you and yours planning to return to Castramorians before the operation? If so, why don't we travel together? That seems a fine suggestion, but I must consult my comrades ere we depart. Very well, I will wait for you at the pass, but not too long. I expect Creel and Y'shtola will wish to remain here to support the Triurgents, but nevertheless we should go and ask them. Is autumn miss? I see, that would explain the sudden flurry of activity outside. This joint operation marks a turning point in our conflict with the Guardians. For the first time, the Resistance and the Alliance shall go on the offensive and attempt to capture an Imperial outpost in occupied territory. Personally, I believe it is imperative that we offer them our full support, as was the case with Ishgard. However, this is not a choice to be made lightly, nor less on others' behalves. This is war, and every scion must decide what part he or she would play. I'll fight for Alamigo, for my father, for Ida. I'm in it to the end. The choice was made for us ere we were born, brother. When the Empire marched on Eorzea, they will stop at nothing to subjugate or slaughter us all. Von Baelza and Von Darnus was but the first to try. Though your fervor is unsurprising, I cannot dispute your logic. At the risk of repeating myself, I am, of course, of the same mind. The present situation is untenable and further complicated by the existence of Ilbud's Primal. I believe we have no recourse but to directly and openly intervene. I thought this was a foregone conclusion given our actions thus far, but if you require renewed affirmation, then yes, I am still wholly committed to this cause. For it is untimely the self-same cause I have served since I pledged to serve Master Louis Soir and the Circle of the Knowing, the salvation of Eorzea, by any means necessary. That said, I shall refrain from taking the field on this occasion. There are many here who require further treatment, and doubtless more to come after. I came here from Infilia, and that hasn't changed. However, I'd like to stay with Y'shtola for now and tend to the wounded. As for you, Sidon, you are, to quote our dear friend Lord Edmont, the man who slew Gaius von Belsar and some half-dozen primals besides, more than half a dozen actually. Your presence may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Many look to you as a hero and heap great expectations upon your shoulders, that they do. But you, like every scion, must decide for yourself. Okay, so we do actually get to make a choice. To be frank, Alfie, this isn't my fight, but I will do what I must. As long as there's a battle to fight, I'll be there. We can but carry on, for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. Our fight the Empire poses too great a threat. I feel so compelled to say we can to do for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. Well, I won't, because I have on many occasions before. But I do wanted to let it be known that that is indeed where my heart lies. But I just have to see his response to this. I see. While it pains me to hear you speak thus, I am grateful for your candor. There was a time when you would have kept such thoughts to yourself. true, I guess. Take care, Y'shtola, Krill, then do not hesitate to contact us should you require assistance. Lisa, I would ask you to remain here by Conrad's side. We should go. Managa will leave without us. I wouldn't be surprised if she did. Might I persuade you to join us, Sidon? Should you wish to give your decision further consideration, Castrum Oriens would seem an apt place to do it. You need not answer right away. I am sure I can convince Managa to wait a little longer. Oh, so there's actually followed up with the response beyond just the immediate reply. We're still on the. You still seem to be leveling pretty much with the quest. I'm very close to 62. If I start to get too ahead, I'll just turn in quests on another job. So you will be accompanying us? Full glad am I to hear it. All set? Excellent, then let us be off. The quest told me to do it. Okay. Oh, we're just going back there. Hello, Robin. Welcome back, comrades. What news? Greetings, General. I am come at Commander Kemp's behest to brief you on the latest developments at the Reach. Our recruitment efforts have exceeded expectations. In addition to welcoming many motivated young Alamegans, our ranks have been bolstered by the arrival of a number of experienced veterans, thanks in large parts to the efforts of the Silence. As a consequence, we are now able to field half a dozen new units, with more being trained as we speak. Good. I gather Conrad is eager to strike while the iron's hot. Just so, General, he proposes that we begin preparations for a joint operation to capture Castellum Veladina. Capture Veladina? That will not be easy. It will, however, be necessary if we are to push east towards the capital. There is no profit in delay. It is only a matter of time before the Guardians learn of our plans and summon reinforcements. The Alliance hereby accepts the Commander Kemp's proposal. Tell him to take no chances. Bring every able-bodied Alamegan who can wield a weapon. Pippin, I want Veladina watched. Assess its defenses. Every fortress has a weakness, and I would know this once. If there is no objection, General, might the Scions join Marshal Tarapin? Why not? By all means. If that is all, let us be about it. Conrad and the General are of one mind, it seems. I only wish I could say the same. While this aggressive strategy may well profit us in the end, what losses will we suffer in the meantime? Anyway, we should speak with the Vice Marshal about his reconnaissance mission and see how he would like to proceed. Yep, we can up our stats a little bit. Pippin is looking forward to the assault on Castel Belladina. Thank you for volunteering to join me. This should be a fairly straightforward reconnaissance mission, so long as we do not have the ill fortune to run afoul of an Imperial patrol. Come, our destination is beyond East End, just north of Villadina. Yeah, so now we're going to that little settlement where we were nearby, and I didn't want to go through earlier this evening. Boy, that is quite an aggro range. What? You again? Still got hit by it. Still alive? Oh, still quite alive. What is that? Tracer and line. That's a big bug. Why did it not cast? This is Castellum Corvi. I'm guessing this is an abandoned outpost. And we need to figure out how to get around that. There they are. That looks pretty ominous. I think maybe I can turn the camera up just a little bit. Display setting. Try that. Yeah, that seems good. Hopefully it's not too bright during the day. This ought to be close enough. Now we settle in for a long watch. That said, it would be prudent to keep your weapons at the ready in the event of a passing patrol stumbles upon us, or worse. Upon reconnoitering Castem Villadino, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Yeah, I should have time for that. You'd recommend set enough time to view these cutscenes in their entirety. Get ready, guys. And the level sync. Okay. Movie time.
帝国軍の様子に変わったところは見られない。敵戦力は想定の範囲内と考えて良さそうだ。よし、父上に連絡を。砲声？一体どこから？
見て！ラルガーズリーチの方角に煙が！
That's the town. Oh shit.
ダメだ。リンクパール通信も繋がらない。
まさか解放軍の拠点が帝国軍の攻撃を受けているってこと？
不測の事態が発生したと見て間違いなさそうだな。ひとまず作戦は中止。
Well, that didn't go according to plan at all.
リーチに向かい、現状の確認に努めよう。
It appears someone's one step ahead of us. Ah, the skulls. Yep, I thought as much.
いけいけ！帝国に逆らうアラミゴ人反乱分子を根絶やしにしろ！
Not bad.
貴様らとてアラミゴ人だろうに。
私はガレマール帝国人だ。
Oh no. Just like that? Oh shit, he's here in person. What?
ほう。変われ。その獲物を試してみたい。
お気をつけを、ゼノス様。手だれです。
She has a drop crystal.
せいぜい楽しませろ。そうでなければすぐに潰す。
What? She gets to fight him already?
あれはまさかゼノス・イエ・ガルバス。総督自ら前線に出てくるとは。
総督、お前がみんなをアラミゴを。
チョコマカとよく動くが軽いな。
Damn, he's so tall. Jesus. Oh wow.
魔法障壁か。だが役には立たんな。
Damn.
せめて撤退の隙を。
Jesus. They are not fucking around. Oh no.
クルルさん。
アルフィノ君、みんな。
砲声を聞いて慌てて引き返してきたのですが、一体何が。
Is it not obvious?
帝国軍の襲撃よ。突然逃げろって叫び声が聞こえて、あとはもう大混乱。コンラッドさんやリセたちが応戦してくれたおかげでどうにか負傷者を逃がすことはできたけど、まだ戦いは続いているわ。
まずいな。ここでアラミゴ解放軍に崩壊されては帝国に対する反攻作戦どころではない。
アレンバルド、負傷者たちをバイサルの頂上まで送り届けてくれないか。了解、任せてくれよ。ひとまず私たちだけでも救援に向かおう。一人でも多くの仲間を救うんだ。
Agreed.
そうだな。この騒ぎには同盟軍本体も気づいているだろう。じきに父上も救援部隊をよこしてくれるはずだ。我々だけでも時間が稼げればチャンスはある。
It's definitely worth a shot.
私も行くわ。ここにいる人たちの応急手当は済んだところだから癒し手がいた方がいいでしょ。
Yeah, healers He does definitely come in handy in times like this. Could certainly have done with one on the last.
クルルさんありがとう行きましょう
In the last solo duty. Cool. Let's go save our friends. Switch to AoE. Not that it's gonna do much here. I'm basically forced to go one at a time. Heroes came from nowhere, started cutting down people left and right. Okay, I'm running around. Reinforcements should be on the way, spread the word. Okay, let's go. Okay, yeah, I was wondering if you could actually summon your retainers in this. It really would be nice if we had a dual cast active as part of the mana bar. Seeing as it would just be much easier to learn the job with it, I think. Oops. That wasn't a very good target for that. Odola Rim Lupus. Here they come. Oops. Oh, I'm about... Ah, for fuck's sakes. What happened to my healer? I'm so focused on my abilities that I completely neglect to watch my health bar. Okay, let's try this again. Ah, I wasted my soft cast. Okay, can I just run to the next encounter? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm going to try and let them aggro a bit more this time.
反逆者どもめ
Okay, we did it.
てくれるって。
She's alive.
急いで治療を。
しまった、捕虜が。
フォルドラ、下がれ。貴様は兵をまとめておけ。
は、了解であります。
There's no way we just straight up fight him here. Not seriously, anyway. It's too soon.
そこのメスどもは期待外れだったが、貴様は楽しませてくれるな。
Okay. We fight him here. What? Jesus. Okay, please. This seems like one of those like impossible fights. Fights you're just not supposed to win. Like, am I supposed to die here? I feel like he's just toying with me. This looks like I cannot get out whatsoever. Yep, this out. Yeah. Okay, so I'm guessing it's you dude. Okay, that was pretty well designed. That was very well designed. We're not ready for the... Oh. That was a little embarrassing. In more ways than one.
追撃しますか。
やめておけ。まずは生存者の救助を最優先にしろ。はっ。しっかりしろ。大丈夫か。
I think my problem. No, actually, I'm glad that I had this pause time here because this is as far as I can remember, this is the first time that we as the warrior of light, the main character, has been like straight up just beaten in a fight, story-wise. I mean, yeah, we won the we did what we were supposed to do in the, you know, behind the fourth wall and all that. But in game, this is the first battle that we've actually just got straight up owned. But yes, next time he will pay. Yeah, pretty pissed.
分かっている。
やだよ、ヤシトラ、死なないで。大丈夫、助けてみせるわ。
Thank God.
アルフィノ君、コンラッドさんの治療は任せたわよ。
了解です。
あなたは私を手伝って、ヤシトラが動かないように抑えてちょうだい。
What?
応急処置はできたけど、このままじゃ今のうちに設備が整った場所に移して集中的に治療するわ。
こちらも応急処置は済んだ。野戦病院の方に移送しよ
う。それじゃあリセは2人の移送を手伝って。わかった。あなたは他に怪我人がいないか辺りを調べてみて。疲れてると思うけれど、もうひと踏ん張り頼んだわよ。
You did well, Sidon. You saved lives. No matter what happens, remember that. Now then, let's do what we can for the wounded. Every minute counts. Okay, that was... Yeah, that was definitely not... That definitely took quite a turn. Everything pretty much completely backfired. All plans of storming the castle, or the castrum, sorry, and heading up to, you know, to try and break through into Gallian territory, all that just completely shut down. And on top of it, we got beat. We got beat pretty bad, and not just our hero personally, but every single one of the scions as well. So let's see how we're going to follow this up. The haunted look in Raoban's eyes speaks volumes. See to the wounded, Sidon. If they live, help them. If not, move on. Oh shit, Meffred. We still don't know if he actually died or not. Yep. There he is. In case you forgot, they didn't put his name there. They wait for you to come find him. Meffred lies motionless, having breathed his last. Pinched in his fist is a small charm which you take for safekeeping. He was already cold when I got to him. There was naught I could do. That charm must have been important. You'd best take it to Conrad. That we will. Minago, Meffred, where are you? Meffred's charm. This is? He's dead then, isn't he? Meffred was a warrior, always thinking about others before himself. He once had an Imperial patrol chase him nigh on 20 miles so that his wounded would have time to escape. His comrades loved him for it, of course, though that only made him worry more. Did you know that he sent his men in Quarrymill away because he thought they were fighting for him and not the cause? Aye, and while he did, the only life he was willing to risk was his own, you see. But that's not exactly the kind of man who should be a leader. Kind of man who deserves to survive. Not an old fool who's all used up. No man, you're doing a great job. he's definitely doing the best he can. I don't think he should beat himself up like this. There is no logic to it, Master Kemp. Then, that's all for now. There's no logic to it, Master Kemp. There never is. Who stands, who falls? In the heat of battle, we can but do our best. As he did, Mefred will be sorely missed, aye, but because of his sacrifice, many now live who otherwise would not, and they need us now more than ever. Aye, that they do. Forgive me, I had high hopes for him, is all. That was about the most inappropriate time to play that jingle. Okay, there could be more inappropriate, but like that timing. Okay, I think I'm gonna actually leave it here for now. I think it's good note rolls. So this will go on to like the next arc of the story. I think we finished here at we came to a conclusion, let's just say that. And yeah, so I think we'll leave it at that. I think it's a nice, not a nice, but it's a conclusive end. So I want to thank everyone for watching, and hope you enjoyed the stream. And have a good night and a good evening. Cheers.